What we're going to be doing today is another energy healing modality. It's very similar to Reiki. We're releasing the past. We are all hoarders of the past. We collect little trinkets and souvenirs and things that remind us of the past. We are built to feel the emotions, experience our experiences, let them flow, and let them go. But because we don't know how to feel them, we were never taught, maybe we were told we were weak and so forth, we held on to them. And so our mind, body, soul, even emotional state reflects that. Now, this isn't to hate on ourselves because we're human. You know, sometimes we experience trauma and we don't know what to do with it. We're just like, it's like too intense. And so we just don't know how to shake it off. So everything starts with an emotion. And again, we're going to be working with the D20s today. So everything starts with an emotion. You have an experience, you create an emotion that is similar to the experience that triggers you. Something comes up, a limiting belief, whatever it is, you have an emotional response. Boop, you create an emotion. We're supposed to let this go. It wants to be freed into the wild, but we hold on to it. We keep it in this cage. So we have to store it somewhere in our body. Sometimes it's stored somewhere symbolic. Like if you experience betrayal, maybe you will store that in your back, because the mind will sometimes do things like that. But anyways, you hold on to this, and this is holding a lot of information. You're still feeling the emotion. It is tied to the memory of when it was created. And if you're lucky, your subconscious mind will create a limiting belief about you, other people, or the world around you. And so it will place it somewhere in your body. Now, every single time you have an emotional experience, hold on to it. Your subconscious mind is very organized. It is the most organized person or thing in the entire universe. So if you create an emotion and you hold on to it and it says that you're not good enough, like it forms a conclusion based on that memory that you're not good enough, it will start putting it in bins. This is the I'm not good enough bin. You have another emotional experience, you hold on to it, and the subconscious mind's like, okay, what does this say about me, other people in the world around me? How can I protect Samantha? Because that's all it's doing, it's protecting you. We're holding on to this information, these emotions, and the mind's like, okay, there's a reason why Samantha's holding on to this anger. Why? Oh, let's look at that memory. Ooh, that didn't feel good. So we're going to create a limiting belief that we're not good enough so we don't come into contact with that situation again. Oh, do I have something similar to I'm not good enough? Well, look at here. I sure do. I'm just going to go ahead and put this experience in a bin. So every time you have an emotional experience and it is similar to I'm not good enough, it goes into this bin. And so now you have a cluster of beliefs, of emotions that tells a story about you, other people in the world around you. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be identifying these balls of energy, the past that's contributing to physical, emotional, or mental symptoms, so you can heal yourself. I am the cleaner, you are the healer, okay? And boy, do I love me some cleaning. The belief code is where we uncover your bins. The bins that are holding you back, they're like a cluster of energy that are filled with different beliefs about you, other people in the world around you. We're going to be focusing on these bins, clusters of experiences, limiting beliefs, and so forth. In the belief code, we call these trees. So we uncover different levels of the mind. We start with the conscious mind and work our way to the unconscious mind. We got to go through the subconscious mind and then the unconscious mind. And we're uncovering statements. These are limiting beliefs. Each one of those statements is paired to an experience. So that's what we're doing. So it'll start to tell a story of your experiences and your life, which is really interesting. So one by one, we identify what's in the bin, we identify it, and then we find out what is the fuel source, what emotions or imbalances are fueling this tree, keeping this tree intact, or what is this tree creating for you? So it's like a double whammy. Once we identify this, we're able to release the tree, chop it down. And then once we chop it down, we have this empty space in your mind. We have to do something with this or you're gonna feel very weird. You'll be like, your subconscious mind's gonna be like, I don't know what this is. What am I supposed to do with this? Why has this been here? And then you'll be mad at me. So we don't want to do that. So we ask the subconscious mind, do we need to add positive statements to replace this tree? Or do we just defrag? Just means we remove the bin, cover it up, and act like it doesn't even exist. And usually that's the case. We're just like, let's just pretend like it didn't even exist. It's just gonna put some nice little bench there, maybe some tulips, in the place where that used to be. Now, with all the modalities, once we gather all the information, we release them one by one using magnets. Now, I will be connected to you, and you may feel different sensations in your body, hot, cold temperature changes, very tired. Everybody usually gets tired, and I'm just like jazzed and ready to do zoomies, or you may not feel anything at all. And so I won't be able to read your mind. I'm going to be doing muscle testing over here, and I'm going to be having a conversation with you, your subconscious. And that's why I'm going to be talking out loud. I'm going to be asking questions and answering them and so forth. I will be explaining everything as we go as well. And if anybody is just observing and just hanging out, if you resonate with anything that we uncovered today, just be like, I want to be part of that release. Just set the intention. All you have to do is be like, I intend, if I resonate with any of these imbalances or blocks, that it gets released from me as well. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's very powerful. We're all connected. I do not put limits on this energy. So let's have some fun. All right, we're going to chop down a tree. Highest priority. Ooh. All right, so belief and then highest priority. All right, let's go ahead and begin. I'm ready. Let's do this. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Good old subconscious mind of Amber. Is there a faulty core belief system that would help Amber out the most, the highest priority? And yes, can we release this now? Yes. So show me the theme. Love. Ooh. Self. I'm not allowed to be happy. That's a good one. I am not allowed to be happy. Ooh, okay, that's a juicy one. Let's find out what tree. Hello, Christine. What kind of tree is it? Just a basic, and I don't mean like just a basic, just like all the layers of the mind. We're gonna start with the not the unconscious, the conscious mind, which is known as the branches or the negative programs. This is these statements that we uncover from this section of the tree can manifest as behaviors or thoughts. You may resonate with the statements, you may not. You may see the statement in a different way, you may not. You may resonate with the emotion. So sometimes we have to see the whole tree to really understand what's going on, because we're working from the outside and kind of finding what the root cause is at the end. So what are the negative programs? Survival, so we're in the root chakra. Codependency. Move that there. Actually, that doesn't help me. Oops. I depend on blank and I am at their mercy. I depend on blank and I am at their mercy. This can be a person or a thing, maybe money, maybe your health, like some sort of symptom that you have. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Thank you for the heart me. Do you have another negative program? Yes. Power, solar plexus. Ability. This is too difficult for me. This is too difficult for me. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine, crown chakra. Faith. I lost my faith. Is there another negative program? Yes. Insight, third eye. Defect. Defect. I am not normal. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So we've collected everything from the conscious mind, and now we have made it to the subconscious mind. So show me those limiting beliefs. Power, solar plexus, ability, this is too difficult for me. Difficult for me. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Sacral chakra, passion, trust. I don't believe myself. Believe in self. There's a lot of ways to look at this one. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power, solar plexus, ability, this is too difficult for me. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. We have made it to the unconscious mind. This is the root of the tree. One statement that started it all. Love. Self. I can't feel with my heart. With my heart. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. This was absorbed the first 7 years of your life. So somehow, some way, you either witnessed something, heard something, or experienced something, and your subconscious mind was like, yep, that's true. That's how the world works, and it kind of ran with it. We just don't have the ability to reason. So as an example, maybe you saw your parents fighting about money at that age, and you're like, oh my gosh, this money thing is so bad. I don't want anything to do with it. And then you have money problems as an adult. Now, as an adult, we can see people fighting about money. We're like, oh yeah, like maybe it's the economy, it's this, it's that. We can come up with reasons why they're fighting about money. We're not like, oh yeah, money is bad. So that's kind of just how our brain works at that time. Love. Feelings. Oops. I am numb. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Okay. Very sassy tree. Not allowed to be happy. Well, you're numb. You're emotionally numb. So let's find the fuel source so we can chop this down. Are there any trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release anxiety. Everything you said is yep. Did you release anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release grief. Whoa. Did you release grief? Yeah, that was a juicy one. Are you okay? Did you feel anything with that one? Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Overwhelmed. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release overwhelm. Did you release overwhelm? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Failure. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release the trapped emotion of failure. Wait, yeah, that was a good one. Did you release failure? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks? Hold on. Let me go to the belief code. Are there any blocks or imbalances? No. Okay. So just trapped emotions. So let's go ahead and chop this tree. Are you ready? Anybody who wants to bring in their machete, chainsaw, maybe your bare hand, let's go ahead and do this. Amber, you just sit there and relax. We'll do all the work. All right, so I set the intention to release the negative programs. I depend on blank, and I am at their mercy. This is too difficult for me. I lost my faith. I am not normal. Release the limiting beliefs. This is too difficult for me. I don't believe myself. This is too difficult for me. Release the faulty core belief. I can't feel with my heart. Release the faulty core identity. I am numb. This is a powerful tree. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're just going to cover it up. Just going to cover it up. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to I am not allowed to be happy? No. And we're disconnected. Amber, how do you feel?